Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Clumsiest Assassins Meet the Mun video. I'm the Mun, obviously, because that would be kind of awkward to have someone that wasn't the Mun doing the Meet the Mun video, but as you can see, this is what I look like. Not much to look at, I'm sorry, and you're gonna have to put up with it for however long this video is. I don't know. I actually got quite a few questions that I'm all excited that you guys actually asked questions, even though I kind of had to like pry in there sometimes. But I'm still really happy that I actually have something to talk about that's not me, not out of my own brain, considering that my brain is a very scary place to find things. So first of all, before I start with the questions, my name's Caitlin. Caitlyn. Everybody always misspells it, and I don't understand. It's not a difficult name, I don't think. I live in the United States. Yeah, that's all you're getting. No, but I live in New Jersey. It's not a nice state, but it's better than some. I live on a big property. Lots of acreages, trees, lots of trees. I live in a very woodsy area. See, I'm really bad at just talking about myself, and teachers are like, write something about yourself. I'm like, I could write to you about 15 million fictional characters, not about me. But yeah, so I don't really do much in my spare time except like read and write and draw and sing and act. And big chunk of my time, probably like 90% of my time, is a Tumblr. Yeah, kind of owns my soul. But you all probably knew that. At least my the friends on Tumblr know that. Well, this is sufficiently awkward. Let's move on to the questions so that I don't have to come up with these things in my head. I have them saved here on my screen so that I can not have to switch windows. Protector of Gaia asked, how long have you been RPing and why did you choose Sheena? I've been RPing for a very long time, long before I even knew what Tumblr RPing was. When I was in, I believe it was 7th grade, my friends and I used to have a notebook we would pass back and forth to each other in lunch where we would write stories with each other. I don't know if you would consider that role-playing, but we would, create, so I guess it would be, OCs, and just write stories about them, interacting and having adventures, and at the lunch table we'd sit there and we'd plot, and it was really fun, and it helped me develop as a writer. And then when we got into 8th and 9th grade, we actually came up with a roleplay website that we still run today. It's not quite as active now that we're all in college, but we still do a lot of writing there together, a lot of role plays, some based role plays. A lot of the stuff's original characters, though, which is really good for character development for me to write with. And why did I choose Sheena? Because Tales of Symphonia is my favorite Tales game, and Sheena's probably the character I understand the most. She and I have a very volatile nature and very clumsy, but I also understand the hidden pain, a lot of stuff that she goes through. Plus, I just think she's kick-ass. Thought it'd be fun to roleplay as her. I was going through a couple people, and I was like, Tyr, but she's too quiet for me. I was thinking, all of the really girly, like Estelle, and it was like, no, these aren't the types of characters I would roleplay as. And then I was thinking Rita, maybe, but I really don't remember a lot about Vesperia. I only played it once. And all I remember about Rita is that I loved her and her voice actor. So pretty much Sheena was what I was left with. And I'm glad I picked her because it's the best decision I think I made with role-playing. So there goes one question off the list. Yay! And now we have a bunch more to get through. Flowering Mizuho asked, ¿Por qué eres tan genial? I don't know how to speak Spanish. You're gonna laugh at me when you watch this. Nani, I'm sorry. She asks, why am I so awesome? No. Next question. What aspects and characteristics do you like the most about Sheena? Well, I kind of answered that when I was talking about why did I choose her. I like that she has this completely volatile nature, but she's also really vulnerable in her own way. And also the fact that she has this guilt and it drives her to do these things, but she also, wants to be forgiven. She wants to do things to save her country, to save her people, to save the people around her, but she also wants to live her own life. I can really, respect someone that does that. Even if it's a fictional character, I can still respect it. She's really amazing as a whole. Okay. Yay. We're just punching through these. All right. Replacement of Crucius asked, who was your very first follower as Sheena, and do you still talk with him/her? My very first follower was Anna Orion. And as all of you know, she's fabulous. She's amazing. She's quality. She's wonderful. Her characterization is beautiful. Her writing skills are beautiful. Everything about this person is perfection. I wish I talked to her. I don't. I'm not worthy enough to talk to her. But no, she's an amazing mun. Sorry. She's an amazing mun, and I wish I talked to her, because everybody seems to say that she's really, really amazing, and I've seen it for myself. And she was friends with me on my original roleplay Tumblr account, which was an OC for The Legend of Korra, and she was the one that said she would be my first follower when I became a Tales blog. And she was. Sentimentality, yay! Okay. Protector of the Goddess asked, if you weren't role-playing as Sheena, who would you be role-playing as? Like I said, I would probably have chosen Rita if I knew her better, but if I were to be logical, I probably would have picked... See, now that's really difficult. I really have only played Abyss, Vesperia, Graces, Symphonia 2. Probably either Luke or Natalia. Although I don't really like Natalia. Sorry, Natalia fans, but she's useless in the game that I have. I don't know if it's just my CP version of her, but I always have her in my party just to heal. She's pretty much useless as a melee fighter. But yeah, I'd probably pick Luke, because I love him. He's my baby. No, but he's got some really great characterization too, for all he went through in his life. Okay. His next question: when were you introduced to the Tales of series? Funny story, John. It was back in 11th grade, which was 4 years ago. And my cousin and my friend were sitting at the lunch table, and they were talking about this video game, and I wasn't really paying attention because, they talk about this video game all the time, and I was like, I don't really care. And then my cousin mentioned these human ranches that were like, internment camps, and I was like, what are you playing that has these human ranches and these like Nazi camps? What kind of game is this? This is demented. And she was like, oh, it's this amazing, role-play game, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I doubt that. Next time I went to her house, she was like, "Oh, you've got to see this game. It's really amazing." And I said, all right, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I didn't even start playing it at the beginning because she was playing through it her first time. We started right after Kratos leaves the party and Zelos is in your party. So pretty much right after you go to Mel Tokyo for the first time. And I was like, "Oh, that girl with the red hair." And she's like, "That's a guy." Which I'm sorry, Zelos. Sweetie, your hair. No. But therein started my Tales loving, because as soon as she was finished with the discs, I borrowed them. And then I borrowed Tales 2 as soon as I could, or Symphonia 2. And then she and I started playing Abyss together, and then we played Vesperia with my friend, and he and I are playing Graces. And so it's been a progressive chain as I went along, and it all started with Nazi camps, listening at the lunch table. Last question. Where do you keep your extra feet? No. Okay.